We are not Germany. And the reason I bring this up again is because I'm watching the heat that Disney's taking. They are feeling the heat because we now have right-wing people, leaders coming forward like Ted the Loser Cruz, saying this is like mafia stuff, like the FCC guy threatening them. Like, this is mafia stuff. You've got, you have a lot of people you didn't expect to see, right? You've got Tucker Carlson, you've got Ben Shapiro, you've got Karl Rove, and then you have a lot of people that are lower on the chain, but tons of people are speaking out. Tons of podcasters, comedians are going, no, this isn't cool. You have just regular people like us saying, no, nope, not okay. And why I say that about Germany is because people come on here and say, this is exactly like, and it's not exactly like it at all. Not really. The thing that's exactly like it is there's a weak left that let Hitler get in there. They were busy fighting amongst themselves. It's our way, it's your way, you're bad, no, you're bad, you're a loser, no, you're a loser. Yeah, that's what's similar about Germany to me. But when I watch what's happening with Disney, they didn't have protests in Germany. The people did not protest. Why? Because Hitler was wildly popular. You have to have a leader that is wildly popular for them to take total control. Like, it's one thing to get voted in, it's another to seize authoritarian control. And you can't do it without being popular. And your policies have to be popular, at least for a while. Nothing he's doing is popular. People on the right are joining our voice. Again, it was all night I was just reading comment after comment. This isn't left versus right. They've tricked us. They've separated us out. Like, we have to join forces. It's the American people versus this government. It's the American people versus the government of Israel. The people in Germany did not have weapons. That military, that squad, that goons, all of it were Hitler's playthings. And he used them, and used them quickly. There was no speaking out because he just shut it down. That's not how this is. A lot of what's going on with Disney is money. You know, they're doing what he wants because they want money. But we have such massive companies here that are very ingrained in our lives. So when they make a choice like that, it impacts us. Whereas other companies you may not even notice. So then that wakes up people on the outside of politics going, I don't like this. What is this? And there's more and more people waking up and joining and having conversations about Israel and about freedom of speech and about authoritarianism. Things that they didn't talk about 2 weeks ago is becoming mainstream conversation. Is that everyone? No, because some people are still very tight in their bubbles. And they're going to stay there. They may always stay there. But the further this goes, the harder it is to stay in there because the poison pills are like in the inside now because people are having the conversations inside the cult. It's one thing for us to try and talk to them from the outside. It's another from people on the inside having it. Starts to break apart the fabric of the cult, which Trump started. He started day one, but, you know, when he pulled Epstein, and then the way he's acting about with CK and Jimmy Kimmel, because this is all just turned into, you're not allowed to hurt my feelings. You can't say anything bad about me. I'm tough, but I'm not that tough. I personally think we all need to be cutting up snowflakes and mailing them to the White House. How amazing would that be? Get 1 million envelopes full of little cute snowflakes we've cut out, because they are now officially the Snowflake Administration. You can't hurt our feelings. Are we going to threaten you? That is weakness. It doesn't get weaker than that. You're not allowed to say bad things about me. That is weak as fuck. Do you get it? They're weak. We are getting stronger. And no, you're not going to see Cousin Daryl that holds his flag and has flag jammies joining you yet. But maybe the guys at work, when they have enough conversations about Israel or something, will start to break that apart. It all can change. People that were MAGA for years are now changing in life around me. So I know what's happening. People that don't talk politics are reaching out to me going, I would never listen to you, and I'm part of the problem. You were right. So there is every reason to have hope. Here's the other thing I'm going to say. We have No King's Day coming up. I would love it to be more of a left or a red, blue, purple coming together. Like have people signs up about, the Israeli government or about freedom of speech or Epstein. Have those be the three main focuses. Invite people on the right that are in the comments or that are in your life saying this doesn't have to be, anti-right or anti-Trump. This can simply be pro freedom of speech. Give us the list. And what was the other thing? And we don't like Bibi. We want AIPAC out of our stuff. I think both sides could create a massive turnout that way. I think that's how we need to reframe this, because we need to grab this moment. Okay, we're not Germany. We're not.